Hi, this is Charles with a quick introduction to the game Strike of the Eagle by Academy Games. It is a very good, very high quality game that has some of the best of some of my favorite types of mechanics of games all built in together. It's got card-driven what do you call it? CDG. It's a card-driven game. It's got blocks. It's got orders which are placed on top of the blocks to do in a certain sequence during the game. You've got reinforcements, you've got key areas to take control, which drives the VP of the game. And it's a beautiful map. It's mounted, it's very thick quality. The order tokens are very nice quality, and very easy to understand, and you can teach this game pretty quick. The gist of the game is you put the units on the board according to the scenario notes. You play a card, and you can either play the card for the additional orders, for the combat value during the battle sequence. You can, let me get a card out here and show you real quick. So if you play this card, you can play it for the 2, which is the additional orders. You can play it during the battle sequence for the red value, which is the additional firepower during your battle. You can play it for the reinforcements, which are the 3 blocks down at the bottom, which come into the reinforcement areas as noted by the squares on the board. Or you can play this historical event. And so that's a lot of different uses, or a lot of choices to make as far as how to use a card for a specific function. You only get 5 cards, and you have to use all your cards. If you run out of cards by the end of the turn, you can really be in trouble. So you want to be a little conservative and hold back. The sequence of play is you place new blocks on the board from your reinforcements. Oh, I'm sorry, according to the scenario notes. You play a card, either to add on to your value for your orders. Then you place your orders. You have to place at least 2 orders, and one of those has to be the scout option, which the scouting token means you're looking at the opponent's hand and trying to figure out what it is. So you automatically get 2 orders, and that's it, unless you play a card to add to that value. So say if we played this card, we would get 4 orders. And then we take those orders and we place them on top of the tokens, upside down, so the opponent can't see what we're doing here. And we'll go through these real quickly to talk about what they are. So you've got, on the left, going left to right, you've got the scout, which means reveal the opponent's blocks. You've got a force march, which is the red. And you'll notice there's one that moves in and one that moves out. So you could force march out of a square, and you could force march into a square. You've also got the move out and move in. So you could place those on a city, and all the units in adjacent cities could move right into there or out. You've got increase the step value. You've got railroad movement. I think it's called garrison or fortify. And then you've got withdraw. And withdraw can only be used in certain situations. So you place those on top of your blocks, and then you go through the sequence of play. So we place the orders. We execute forced march orders first. So the forced march orders are revealed, and they are executed. Then the recon orders are revealed and executed. Then the move orders are revealed and executed. And then withdraw orders are executed. So then we go to battles. Now, again, if we have 2 units in the city together at the same time, after all those moves have put somebody into the same place, you can play an extra 2 points of battle value from your hand for a +1, or just draw 1 randomly out of the deck with no +1. So that you got to make a decision. If you play that card from your hand, you're going to be down a card, but you will have the +1 factor in the battle. So sometimes it's best to just take a chance and see what the deck deals you. Each faction has their own cards deck. Oops, sorry about that. I got this at Michael's, I think like $5. It fits everything very nicely. So you just basically draw a card. And let's say we're going to the battle, we decided to draw a card from the deck, and that would add a +1 to the attack. So that's pretty much it. Has a nice term track, has 2 player aids that come with the game, which are very easy to understand, and on the back of those you also have the explanation of what each one of the icons means. Very good game, very easy to understand, quick play, and lots of different scenarios, which I was kind of surprised. I would think a game that looked like this would have one scenario and it's just different ways of figuring out the same strategy, but with different ways of figuring out that scenario. But this, I think, has like 10 scenarios with it, and it's very good. Hope you get a chance to play this game. I really enjoy it. I forgot to talk about the step values. If you're not familiar with block games, one of the things that can happen during the game is as you take reductions, you flip these units down, and then as you add those the square here, there, if you do that as an order, you can bring that unit back up in strength, and then you attack the other guy and he would reveal his combat value to you. There are no dice in this game, so it's strictly what the value is, plus the battle cards, and the result is what the result is. And very nice Fog of War system into the game. There's no way to play the solitaire that I know of, but I'm really glad I got this, and so far I like it a lot.